Okay, first of all, I would like to bisa aja. Okay, first of all, I would like to say thank you for the time that has given to us. In this presentation, we will talk about macro and micro linguistics. But before that, let us introduce ourselves. We are from Group 6, and my name is Komang Tria Prismayanti.
My name is Putu Sandra Yuliantari.
My name is Komang Cantika Hyang Sari.
My name is Dian Pradnya Paramitha.
My name is Kadek Nandini Larasati.
Okay, let's begin with what is linguistics? Linguistics is the scientific study of language. Next. Linguistics can be divided into two types that are macrolinguistics and microlinguistics. So basically, macrolinguistics is linguistics that studies linguistics with a larger scope. Macrolinguistics can be divided into two types that are interdisciplinary and intradisciplinary branches of linguistics. On the other hand, microlinguistics is linguistics that studies linguistics more narrowly in the internal sense. It means that microlinguistics only sees language as language. Next. Okay, this part will be explained by my friend Sandra.
In microlinguistics, there are interdisciplinary branches of linguistics and intradisciplinary branches of linguistics. Interdisciplinary deals with study of linguistics with relation to other disciplines such as sociology, psychology, neurology, geography, and etc. And intradisciplinary branches of linguistics deals with the study of linguistics within its own discipline. Next. In interdisciplinary branches of linguistics, there are the first one, sociolinguistics, that study the relation between language and society. The second one is psycholinguistics, that study language and mind. The third one is neurolinguistics, that study how language is represented in the brain. And the fourth one is computational linguistics, which is concerned with the rule-based modeling of natural language from a computational perspective. Linguistic is the study and interpretation of styles and tones in both written and spoken language. The sixth one is geographical linguistics, which is study of local or regional variation of language or dialect studies as a field of knowledge. The last one is cognitive linguistics. Cognitive linguistics, study of language, mind, and social culture experience that first emerged in the 1970s. Next will be explained by my friends, Cantika.
Okay, the next branches of linguistics is intradisciplinary. The first one is theoretical linguistics. Theoretical linguistics deals with concrete theories presented by scholars of language. The second one is historical linguistics, is scientific study of language change over time. The third one is descriptive linguistics, deals with the description and analysis of the ways in which a language operates and is used by a particular set of speakers at a particular time. The fourth one is applied linguistics. Applied linguistics is studies the application of linguistics. And the last one is comparative linguistics, comparative study of different languages. The next material will explain by my friend.
Okay, I will continue the explanation is about microlinguistics. So, microlinguistics is the linguistic that studies about more narrowly than macrolinguistic. In microlinguistics is include pure linguistic. So, what is pure linguistic? Pure linguistic, defined as the study of the object, is at the center of all language science and leaves the field clear for all of them, including the quest for connection with psychology and other cognitive disciplines. In a microlinguistics is include 6 parts that are phonetic, phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, and pragmatics. And the next explanation will be continued by my friend Laras.
Okay, next I will explain about the 6 branches of microlinguistics. The first one is phonetics. It's the scientific study of speech sounds. It studies how the speech sounds are articulated, transmitted, and received. The second one is phonology. That is the study of how speech sound function in a language, and it studies the ways speech sound are organized. Here's a video to explain more about phonetics and phonology.
But why do we need 2 disciplines to deal with that? Well, because they approach the stuff really quite a bit differently. Phonetics is very, very precise. There it really matters if your A is a bit lower or higher, or if you push out lots of air with your P's and T's and D's or not, and if you pronounce the T's in butter as T, butter, D, butter, or just kind of tap your tongue against your gum ridge, butter. Phonetics is interested in how we make sounds, how we hear those sounds, how we can describe them to deal with them empirically in a scholarly setting, and how we can make those sounds visible in a way that's actually practical to write down and print. Phonology, on the other hand, doesn't sweat those little details very much. It's not like a Londoner wouldn't understand butter, and vice versa. Phonology says it's the same idea of a sound, they just say it a bit differently. This may sound a bit silly, but think of the L sound, for example. English has 2 of those. In words like law or light, where it's at the start, it sounds a bit different than in words like fall or ball. Those sound much, much darker. But you can't really mix them up, because in English, light L's only come in the beginning of a syllable and dark ones at the end. So phonologists say that because they can't come in the same spots, the difference doesn't matter. They don't ever change the meaning of a word.
So from the video, we can make a conclusion that phonetics and phonology has differences. Phonetics deals with the production of speech sound by humans, often without prior knowledge of the language being spoken. Meanwhile, phonology is about patterns of sounds, especially different patterns of sound in different languages or within each language, and different patterns of sound in different positions in words, and etc. Next, the third one about the branches of microlinguistics is morphology. Morphology is the study of the formation of words. The fourth one is syntax. Syntax deals with the combination of words into phrases, clauses, and sentences. Okay, next material will be explained by my friend.
Okay, next is the 5th one is semantics. Semantics is a branch of linguistics which is concerned with the study of meaning in all its formal aspects. And the last one is pragmatics. Pragmatics can be defined as the study of language in use. It deals with how speakers use language in a way which cannot be predicted from linguistic knowledge alone, and how here arrive at the intended meaning of the speaker. So that's all about my explanation, and I will give the time back to my friend Tria.
Okay, these are the references that we use in making this presentation. Okay, I think it's all about our presentation. We're sorry if we're making mistakes, and thank you.